Wow. Well, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. How you doing? My name's Nathan Miller, and you're watching Bicycle Sidewalk. Well, I had a wonderful weekend. As I mentioned in my previous post, I did say that I was going to Korea, and I went. Here we are on the boat, and you can't tell, you can't even see, but it was snowing about an hour before I got on the boat. Had to ride on a bicycle up to the station, took the train to Hakata, got on the boat, and as you can tell, the waves don't look that bad, but it is actually a devil ocean. It was the worst trip I have ever made from Hakata to Busan. Yes, we did arrive in one piece, but I've never been seasick before until this journey, and it was just awful. It was a three-hour an experience I do not want to relive. And you can hear now, maybe she's speaking, and she did the Korean intro, she does the Japanese intro, and I think this is the English one, maybe, going on right now. I don't listen to it when I do the recording like I'm doing right now. Yes, there was an experience to be had. I had on that boat, and it was not very pleasant at all. But I'm alive. I made it back to Japan in one piece. Had a wonderful trip. I got like 2 hours plus of video footage. Probably throw up about 2 or 3 videos about Korea. This one's kind of relaxed. Not too much going on in this video, but wanted to throw something together tonight before I have to go to work tomorrow and do my thing this week. Basically, this is Busan City. Busan is a pretty big place, actually. Port city, you got a lot of Russians. Of course, you have a lot of Korean people. The station, Busan Station, big glass, mirrored kind of glass going on there. I was there for one day, and as you can tell, there is blue sky, which is great. No smog, nothing like that going on, which is always a really big plus to me for a big kind of city like this. When I was in China, I was kind of bummed out because every day you see the smog and gray sky. It's it's kind of depressing. Busan Station. Walked up inside, pretty modern, very, very nice station, clean. Trains seem to come and go on time. Kind of cool, that's always a plus. Here's the hotel I stayed at, typical hotel. I walked in, got a room for about 40 bucks. Some modern art out in right out in the station there. Now this is probably the most interesting part of today's post. It was like organized public religion out in the middle of the main area out there. I have no idea what he's saying. I don't speak any Korean at all. I learned a couple words while I was there from a couple friends, but I have a very, very strong feeling this is Christianity-based religion. It was a Saturday afternoon. It wasn't even Sunday. And here we are, right out here in the public. People just gathered around. I don't know if they were on their way to work or if it was like planned. And he had like a loudspeaker and everything. Interesting, huh? You see this stuff in Japan too. Lots of similarities between Korea and Japan. I think it's called Ginan. I'm not too sure. Not too sure. Yes, a very relaxed and fun day out in Busan City. There are always, I was told, there are always pigeons in front of the station. They just can't get rid of them. And I think we know why you can't get rid of the pigeons when people, yeah. Hey, it was fun though. She had a blast. Until this guy just comes in a minute here and just dumps like, yeah, they all leave and right now they're just like flying over there because this fella, he just came out with like three or 4 pounds of bird feed, corn, just like dumped it everywhere. Yeah, it's like they would fly off in swarms and then come back down on the people. Everybody knows what pigeons do, yeah? It was just like, they would go out like, and then come back down, bam, and you're like, attack the humans, and we would just, here come the birds. I was very fortunate when I was on the boat. There was a fella sitting in front of me from Canada. Very nice guy. Dan, thank you so much. It's a blessing when I meet somebody like you who took me around the city. I met somebody, and a complete stranger, but we ended up becoming great friends during the day. He showed me around the entire place. We had lunch, we had dinner. He'd been in Korea for 7 years. He was doing an in between an interview, and he had the day off. He didn't even live in Busan, which is great, so he didn't know the city that well. He lived there before. Anyhow, we had a really good time, and I went over alone. I didn't go with anybody. I was just kind of like on this mission, this adventure mission to go out and see the city and take video and do my kind of thing. I haven't let everybody know, but I landed a really big job, and I'm going to be starting that in April. So I don't know what's going to happen with my video blogging or whatnot. This is like the one bird that didn't fly with the crowd. Quite interesting. And I kind of walk over and like talk to him and whatever. Not talk to him, just kind of chase him off. But all the other birds just like swarmed off and just they're just like flying around, making the rounds. But that one fella, he was just like stubborn, I guess. He just didn't want to go. Back to Dan, yeah. Actually, he's going to make an appearance in a minute here. He comes up in a second here, and you'll see Dan. You'll see him in the next couple posts. Got this hat. Bought this hat in Korea. It's right there.
Hi.
Daniel.
You're now on Korea time, which means I'm late, but that's okay.
Well, that's Bicycle Sidewalk for you. My name's Nathan Miller. Take care.